Good evening. This is Maestro, back with part 9 of my Let's Play of the Dawn of War 3 campaign. We are up to the Seer, the Trickster, and the Brute. Now, before we start, I'm going to have to be honest with you guys. Until now, every mission up until Mission 9 has been easy enough that I was honestly just able to do it on my first try and just record the video. It was one and done. Mission 9 is the first mission that's actually giving me a bit of trouble. It's rather long. I've had a few failed attempts already. I've reflected a bit on that, and hopefully we're going to get it done this time. Let's get started.
Ronahn, before I meet you on Acheron, I would know your intentions.
Certainly. Did you ever ask yourself where the prophecy came from?
I've heard that the Seer who whispers it is among the unliving. A ghost confined to a soul stone.
Yes, a ghost. My sister, the Farseer Taldir. We follow her prophecy without completely knowing it, yet Kaya pursues its realization relentlessly.
You too fear we court disaster. If it is true that the prophecy isn't completely understood, Kaya must be removed from power.
You have many secret supporters already. With Taldir as your ally, you could seize power.
But Taldir resides in Kaya's sanctum, zealously guarded. We would never reach her.
What if I arrange a distraction, perhaps provided by Gorgutz? Meet me on the ground with my forces, and we will discuss the details.
Alright then. So, my prediction of where this is going to go is that they will at some point recover the Spirit Stone. It will be put into a Wraith Knight construct, and that will become Wraith Knight Taldir, and Ronahn will then become the pilot. And that's also my prediction for how, or kind of my explanation for why both Ronahn as a ranger as well as Wraith Knight Taldir, that I believe will have Ronahn as a pilot, can both exist in this game. Let's see what Jane has to say.
If you go down this path, you are no longer peacefully resisting Kaya. There will be bloodshed between you and him.
Kaya leads the Swordwind blindly. How many Eldar lives will be lost if I do not challenge him?
Very good. Taldir is the source of Kaya's legitimacy, of course. Reaching Kaya's sanctum to find her will not be easy. Can the orcs be made to play their part? Like the Ranger believes.
That is where I am less certain. I saw how this warboss seized power. Gorgutz is cunning, and I fear he cannot be tricked.
Okay, we're going to the reprimand, a communique from Lord Kyre.
Farseer, I ordered you away from the Wandering World.
You ordered me to hunt Angelos, and here he is upon the Wandering World itself. I merely pursue the mission you set me on.
Then you best keep to that mission. If you interfere with the Swordwind's operations in any way, I will hear of it.
And finally, we're going to talk to Ronahn a little bit more.
Ronahn, I sense there is something you are withholding. You serve Kaya, yet you would make a queen of me.
You would be a magnificent queen.
So very glib.
What does it matter? If you reunite my sister and I, we can help you.
Taldir is being kept from you. And you entered Kaya's service to get her back.
Typical Farseers. No secret is safe.
But Taldir was a renowned seer of Craftworld Ulthwé. There would be blood to pay if it was known another Craftworld was harboring her soul.
That is my fault. My goal was to lay Taldir's soul to rest. But things went badly on the journey home. Her soul stone fell into your Craftworld's hands, allowing Kaya to hear her prophecy.
You have gone to great ends for her.
Not always. If I can be a better brother in her death than I was in life, that is enough.
Alright. So, let's select our elites. So, for this mission, Ronahn and Macha cannot be deselected. So my only choice is between the scorpions and the warp spiders. On my previous failed attempts, I would just get the warp spiders, mostly just because I wanted to show them off, as well as use them. But one of the adjustments I'm going to make after my reflections is to use the scorpions instead. I think the scorpions might actually help me a little bit more with their I believe they have true damage on their melee attacks, as well as just having a melee unit that will probably be tougher than Banshees just because of the fact that they're an elite, while Banshees are not. This is my first time attempting the mission with the Scorpions instead of the Banshees, so we'll see if my theory will work out. Also my skill in execution. Boss's Landing, Acheron Cage. Mission 9, the Seer, the Trickster, and the Brute. To free the Soul Stone of Taldir, Macha and Ronahn must somehow occupy Kyre's armies. They turn to Gorgutz as their unlikely ally. However, an audience with a warboss is not an easy thing to obtain. Alright, so this is a very long, multi-stage mission.
Macha's war host should be nearby.
Starts off kind of in tutorial mode.
There's many warriors in this territory already, and I would hate to join them.
Finding myself kind of overwhelmed in this map,
Can be easily shadow-stepped.
as well as almost finding it like this might be the
There
first.
you are. You said you would bring forces.
They are across the gap. Give me a moment to move them. First, the webway assembly
I'll
must
let him
be
talk.
moved to my position.
Alright, so they're going to make me do some base relocation, which it's a little surprising for them to tutorial me on this now, when they've actually... I've already had to do things like this in the past, on some of the past missions. So the order is relocate webway,
Next,
establish link,
established between the webway assembly and the warrior portal.
so that the squads can teleport through, so that they can make it to the other side. Because if I just teleport the warrior portal without doing that, then these squads will be stranded on this side.
Now we move all warriors through the portal. Finally, we relocate the warrior portal itself.
And it's to the point where they're not even, letting me, wouldn't even let me select relocate until I had done that.
We will be so
We need to parley with this warboss directly. Once I have his ear, I'll coerce him into charging his horde straight at Kyre.
He's not going to let an Eldar warhost walk into his camp for a peaceful meeting.
Then we'll fight through his minions, capture his attention, draw him out, and earn the audience.
So I feel like this is one of the first maps where it actually feels like my composition, my units, the units that I choose to build, like it actually really matters, as opposed to just being able to do what I want, to be honest. The first mission where I'm able to use Ronahn. And he's interesting, but I'm feeling like he's also one of the things that basically, I would rather have another elite other than Ronahn. I don't have a choice here, so I'll just use him to whatever extent and do what I can with him. I mean, there's certainly some things about him that are useful here, but I'm also finding him a little bit tough to use. And I'd rather have something like a Wraith Lord, but fact is I'm not going to get it, so we need to make it work some way or another. So Ronahn has this long shot ability, which he stores multiple charges. It is kind of like a scouting ability. It does damage too. It will pierce infantry units, it will stop if it hits a vehicle, and it will also stun vehicles. I'm trying to get it on a path where it will hit a vehicle. Yeah, so you can see I've played this mission a few times to know where that is. And I can actually finish off that Killacan from here, using all 3 charges of long shot. So nice to just take that out ahead of time. So I got my Bone Singers constructing a Soul Shrine, so I can start getting those infantry upgrades. going to be doing a lot of work with infantry, so I want them to survive and such. And we're going to start getting some control groups. Do get a lot of Rangers, but at least with the way I've been doing things so far, I've really been emphasizing the Reapers. Maybe I should try something else, but for now, the Reapers are what I know. Mostly just finding that true damage of theirs extremely useful, since they will do good damage to most things. Really, well, anything. Not most things. They really will do good damage to anything. Rangers have nice long range, so they can, of course, snipe things from afar. They aren't particularly powerful, especially when you only have one of them, but they can still be useful. You can use them for scouting. Do see some... Alright. Alright, so my Rangers are re-infiltrating. I do see some shooter boys coming forward. Time to get Macha in position. And... ah, that kind of failed. Alright, whatever.
We are sheathed in your scabbard.
Alright, let's just open fire. I'm trying too hard here. I mean, at least for now, I am kind of overwhelming them, but as this mission goes on, I have been finding it rather hard to deal with things. So, I got a Death Copter right here. The Death Copter is not terribly strong, but it does have a rather vicious attack where it pulls out, where it will actually pull out a solid blade. So I'm going to see if I can finish that off before. Let's even see if we can get those second long shot out before I can do that. No, it's going to dodge the second one. Alright. It's okay, though. Oh, but they're going to heal it? The Gretchen are going to heal it? That I'm not going to allow. And if that can draw out the... should be able to finish off the Gretchen before that thing fully heals. And if that can draw out the Death Copter to... Alright, they're going to have to move back. We'll just get the Reapers to open fire, and they'll actually make pretty short work of that Death Copter with their true damage. Alright, that made things a little bit easier. So we've got a lot of resource pickups as well. I'm going to make sure I get enough upgrades just to make my infantry as powerful as possible. So I can get the Striking Scorpions already, which is actually quite a bit different from trying to run with the Warp Spiders on this map, which would come much, much later. I'll get the Reapers have pretty good range, so they also one of the things about the Reapers is that their range is good, so they can engage from fairly long range. And then I'm hoping the Striking Scorpions will be just a nice backup or a way to protect from melee attacks. Since the Scorpions do have... actually says they have normal damage. I could have sworn they had true damage, or that might be a difference between... I don't... maybe that's a difference between the campaign as well as the campaign compared to... ooh, that's not good. Ranger's a little low on hit points, so let's get the Rangers now. Okay, I don't know, did I accidentally put them in range stance? No. Let's just have them charge ahead. Okay, that's better. Webway gate. Alright, let's move the webway up. So the webway grants fleet of foot, increases speed of movement, and shield regeneration. Let's relocate it to more of a forward position.
Relocating webway gate.
It shall be done.
We have finished our task.
Yeah.
We will win honor for our shrine. Very well then.
So, and I tend to have a pretty careful style of play. I don't know if I should upgrade that. I don't know if I should upgrade that. Probably missed an opportunity to upgrade it earlier. At this point, I feel it. What's going to happen is at some point is I will lose that resource point, just kind of as something that will inevitably happen in this mission. Let's see. Oh, I attempted a long shot. Unfortunately, the Killacan did move out of the way. So those Killacans will move around. Oh, but here are some orcs. This is also something that's rather annoying. There will periodically be these drops, and they are quite annoying. We're just going to commit. There are some knobs. The knobs can be pretty annoying, but I'm hoping again with the scorpions that things will be a little bit more manageable. Alright, so I've completed the objective here. There are some resources scattered. Yeah, so I want to get those resources.
There's an incoming meteor strike.
And yes, I know that I'm floating some other resources.
This island won't survive. We need to move our base off it. I've scouted a place to relocate, but we must move quickly.
And of course, part of what's challenging just about this is I'm still dealing with the learning curve of the game, and I feel that this mission has been a significant difficulty spike within the course of this game. So I need to relocate, and basically periodically, wherever it goes through stages where certain parts of the platform, the map that I'm on, will literally be destroyed by a meteor shower from the orcs. That's just kind of the tricks that they got up their sleeve. So let's also get that soul shrine continuing to upgrade.
Upgrading.
And whether or not I'm doing this super efficiently, I'm getting that resource upgrade now, because I'll have that one around for a while. And it's giving me actually a pretty long timer to relocate everything. It's actually pretty forgiving in that respect.
Gate in transit.
So, do I have all squads out? Yes, I do. So, time to just teleport everything.
Warrior portal in transit.
So, I'm actually floating quite a few resources. At some point, I will want to upgrade to Tier 3, because I do need that to get the final upgrades for infantry.
What kind of weapon has Gorgutz built to be able to capture meteors? That wasn't the attention from Gorgutz we had hoped for. But we are committed.
The vehicles are honestly incredibly expensive, so I find it a little bit difficult to actually get them out on the field, and I think it's actually going to be really important that I conserve my resources as much as possible, so that I'm not spending power on things like reinforcements for Banshees or Reapers. Actually, Reapers don't cost any power, which is actually somewhat surprising, I feel, considering, I don't know, how good they seem to me, at least from a casual point of view.
Kaya has left their soul stones to rot.
And not that I normally consider myself a casual player, but I'm still just learning this game, so
If he has abandoned them,
just acknowledging that my knowledge of the game is still rather limited.
Kaya has no concern other
Let's
than finding
upgrade this again, and I'm really going to hope that
no soul will
at
be
least during the time that I'm on this island, I'll get a nice resource income from having upgraded that twice. But I believe, I don't know, I think I spent a total of 100 power on this point. I don't know if I really have that much power to spare. I certainly have the requisition to spare, but the power is really a different story.
You can relocate a base structure.
Okay, let's move.
We claim it to killing resource.
The upgrade is done.
That's strange. I don't know. Seems like sometimes the ability will bug out. It's kind of annoying. I had meant to detonate using the Psyker Blast ability, but it didn't really appear to work the way I had intended. It actually just didn't appear to actually work at all, so I intended for it to work, and it did not work. So I used the Stasis ability instead, and it'll just move all my units into position, and hopefully that'll just be the end of everything here. Yeah, and just completely overwhelm me. Just recall the spear. I don't know. I don't know if that's user error on my part or if that ability really is as buggy as I think it is. Ooh, let's actually have you not shoot things anymore.
What is to stop Gorgutz from simply
I want my rangers to scout.
Orcs are stupid, easy to manipulate.
Perhaps, but not this orc.
We shall have the harvest. I found the right.
So Reapers definitely having true damage, though, making pretty short work of most buildings.
Power generator complete. Dark Reapers.
So we're going to move the Reapers into that stealth cover and then get the jump on this Wa Tower. I'm going to want the Banshees, Macha, the Banshees, as well as the Scorpions in there kind of as protection, just in case things charge forward. Fourth squad, and open fire. And they have a long enough range that they can open fire right in the stealth cover, although I believe shooting also kind of gives away their position for fairly obvious reasons. Mad Dread, or Death Dread, not quite moving forward yet, but that was pretty nice. Wow, they're still actually shooting. Just saw some targets that they could get. Ronahn can Shadow Step. I've actually already shown that. Let's show it again. I'm going to move the Reapers into that position and then start working on the Daka Hut.
Requisition generator.
Let's put Macha, the Banshees, the Scorpions there as well. And I mean, that mostly just leaves the Dire Avengers and the Rangers. Oh, I don't want them to open fire yet. That kind of gives away my position. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stun the Death Dread. Well, I was going to, but then I was... No, don't... God damn it. I did not tell you to do that. Giving away the surprise. But, I mean, of course, they're not in stealth cover. So they are just opening fire. And here we go. Alright. Dread is stunned. And will continue to be stunned. Yeah. Lost a squad of Banshees. And the Scorpions, luckily, they actually were about to die, but I have... Because Macha is on the field, instead of dying, they get stasis. But they will need to go back to heal. Let's have them go back to heal. Let's get the Webway Assembly upgraded to Tier 3. And you know what? These Reapers are actually just going to shoot in long range, and I'm actually just going to have them do the... No. That was not what I wanted. And one of the squads of Reapers dies. They're actually just slowly destroying the stealth cover, except that it's a losing battle. So it wasn't quite what I wanted. Yeah, why am I actually doing that? Oh, because I'm low on Banshees and my Scorpions needed to regenerate. So I'll just bring the Banshees back, and instead we'll just have the Banshees go in. So that was dumb. Dumb of me. I don't even know if I want to get another squad of Banshees.
We are disciples of James R.
Because if they were... Oh, well, I mean, only one power to reinforce. And it's actually not too bad to get another one. But we're just going to move in. And the Scorpions, and maybe they should even jump. Oh, that was the wrong ability. I wanted this one. There we go. So they can just jump right in there, slice things up. And yeah, they just tear them apart.
Your Dark Reapers start. Onward, subtly, brethren.
Our blade lightly now, sisters.
Alright, Ranger's gonna scout about. Actually, I have 2 Rangers. One was sitting in some stealth cover that I hadn't used. Let's actually put those...
Rangers ready. Moving on.
I'm gonna see if I can put these Reapers in the bubble cover.
A sizable force approaches.
Take it. We too shall go ahead.
Along with some Banshees, just in case there are some Sluggers actually come inside. And I wonder if they can shoot that thing from here. They need to move a little bit. They need to move slightly outside to get a shot, but I think once they get a shot, I'll be fine.
Hey! Whoever's messing up our island's getting stomped!
Alright, let's try this again. You know what? I actually don't want to deal with the Meganons for now. I just tried to stasis. Does not seem to be working either. Okay. All in on the Meganons. There's that saw blade.
Target destroyed.
Alright. I should be okay at least for this part of the mission. I gotta kill this thing, the boys' hut, and then I think I'm gonna start moving up my buildings. And I could probably stand to do some upgrades of some kind. I like a place where I can put this. Yeah, there we go. So let's start relocating everything, just closer to where I am.
Relocating Webway Gate.
Maybe get some more upgrades on that Soul Shrine.
Soul Shrine in transit.
You have your birthday.
We have finished our task.
So the Seers in a webway.
Or we'll just go through the warrior portal. And then teleport the warrior portal. Last step. Just as I had been taught in the tutorial. Alright, oh, I'm supposed to collect soul stones. Those are a little bit hard to find. So let's check the soul shrine. Let's get those last infantry upgrades. Actually, I don't think that's the last one. Yeah, it's not. So one of the things I'm going to do with Ronahn here is... I was going to say, I happen to know that there is a big track over here. A big track with a super cannon, long range, so it's kind of annoying. I'm going to make another squad of Reapers.
Dark Reapers shall join the battle.
See if I can scout ahead a little bit without getting detected. Oh, it looks like I was detected. Yeah, wow. And they took a missile from, the Death Dread. No, from the Killacan. I'm going to end up mixing that up. And it's not that I don't know the difference, but, well, I used to not know the difference. Sometimes I still find myself using those terms interchangeably.
A base structure is available to
Alright, yeah, so can't be quite as stealthy with this as I want. I think we're just going to commit with the elites leading in.
structure is available to relocate.
while the
Trust in no other.
Dark Reapers are commencing destruction.
Attacking.
the Reapers just with so much damage from afar.
The enemy is on the field.
It's a harrowing journey.
You can relocate a base structure.
Let's throw the Singing Spear. There we go. That time Psychoblast doesn't fail. Oh yeah, so that's the big track already giving me issues. Alright, let's have the Scorpions get back because they're choosing to engage. I mean, of course they're choosing to engage because that's their job. Unfortunately, because my Reapers have been discovered here, they're going to start getting hit. Alright, they haven't taken health damage yet. They've only taken shield damage. What I'm going to do is, Ronahn is going to teleport. Using this ability, he's going to teleport all the way over here, using Shadow Step. And then I get Vision. There's the super track. Alright. It shouldn't actually be too hard at the moment. So, I think the play here is Banshees and Scorpions charge into the cover, deal with that. Ronahn is going to stun the super track, and then the Reapers move in. And upgrades here. Last infantry damage, not enough
Enemy
resources.
scout spotted.
King smiles on us. Moving down.
Alright, am I ready yet?
We are sheathed in your scabbard.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
With deadly precision.
Fight for you! Raise the fire, sisters!
We'll see how you held on your stuff getting wrecked.
The orcs have sent a retaliatory force to our base.
Oops, actually didn't mean to use the ability there.
Joyous battle abounds!
Ready, let's go!
Alright, so they're attacking my base, killing my dudes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save that warrior portal. Ronahn, can you teleport? It's going to be a close call. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to save that portal. I'm just going to overwhelm them, but I'm going to need a new warrior portal.
What do you need?
Luckily, the warrior portal cost no power. That actually would have been a really big loss if I had lost any building other than the warrior portal.
Securing infantry damage.
I might as well start queuing up vehicle upgrades, even though I don't have any vehicles yet. I've got a massive amount of requisition. You know, I could theoretically build more squads, but I think it's just going to tax my micro a little too much, and end up going to pay a lot more in, what's it called, reinforcements. So, yeah, 2 more buildings left to destroy. There's also 1 more soul stone, I believe, I think. So, warrior portal has been built. Let's build that link as well. Oh, Macha, not here.
Complete.
Soldiers killed.
Our warrior portal is under fire.
It's a perilous journey.
Mayhem!
This is really annoying.
I will brave anything. Through the fray. Repairs are oblivious.
Cut down each and every one.
We can now create webway links between structures.
Setting out.
And I don't know. You know what? I'm going to leave the Banshees here. I'm going to leave the Banshees here because that's just kind of the adaptation I'm going to try to make. I think at least for now, the Scorpions will be sufficient for my melee purposes. This is actually my first time using the Striking Scorpions, to be completely honest. So Hunt actually just activates, it's like a smoke bomb, and that gives them stealth cover. Leap Strike is, alright, that's a little bit more obvious as the Leaping Strike. Okay, so I've got everything I need.
Reveal to me my path.
Leave everything here.
Lay out for me. We too serve the crown. Aim is true. Onward.
So, I wonder what's behind here. Fog of War, obscuring vision. Well, not much left. It might be because everything came to attack me. There's an Orc squad. They're gonna do it again. Those Orcs. Well, hopefully the Banshees will be enough to take them out, and if not, I'll reinforce them right where they are. Two squads, huh? Fine, I'll build another squad of Banshees, just in case. I don't think they're actually going to need it, but yeah, I'm going to be safe. This is actually taking some time. This is the war camp, so... Banshees actually winning this fight pretty handily. Maybe I'll even Nah, I'll keep that squad of Banshees. Okay, so I mostly just have a Wah tower to finish off, and it does look like there is a third soul stone here. Although, I mean, the secondary objectives currently don't seem to have much impact. They don't. Okay, now there's some stuff to deal with. And let's see if Macha can stasis some of it. Ooh, Scorpion's taking a little too much damage there.
Go ahead. I stand.
Hopefully I can just finish everything else off. Well, she's gonna have to, Why do more boys come out?
Yes, I go. Enemy of
And of course I lost Macha. So, I don't know. There are kind of a lot of annoying... Wow. There are kind of a lot of annoying things in this mission where more Orc units just kind of suddenly show up. And it's actually pretty annoying.
We fight for you.
These Banshees are not winning. My god, the knobs, they are incredibly tough. And you know what? They have heavy armor. And Banshees don't counter heavy armor. They actually do rather poorly against it. So apparently I missed one thing, and it must be... Oh, it's right here. So, well, that gives me time to move things back, get reinforcements. And deal with more Orcs coming out of nowhere. At least I have the Scorpions ready this time. I mean, Scorpions really... Oh, I don't know why. I could have sworn I had hovered over it before. That's strange. It just changed in front of my eyes. So there's something about it where it'll go from saying they do true damage to doing normal damage. That makes me have no idea what they really do. So I have no idea.
We are disciples.
At least when I... You know what? As long as... No. I was going to start building some kind of extra building. I think a sky portal, because I definitely have the resources to build it. But I don't think it's worth it at the moment. Because shortly after I finish off this building, I'm going to have to teleport again. Here come more orc units.
I've got more rocks with your names on them, Elder!
Another bombardment incoming!
Improving Costa.
There are orcs at the next relocation site.
Alright.
Southwest.
The orcs are building crude walkers from the scrap. We can land our structures in the midst of them, or somewhere more hidden.
So yeah, I'm going to go with the more hidden. Especially if I'm teleporting some expensive buildings. Webway first. Going to be hidden in here. Need to turn it before I can even place it. Move everything back.
We have finished our task.
Okay, and we're going through the warrior portal.
To the webway. The webway call.
Some of them are appearing outside of the cover.
Vehicle damage upgrade secured.
It seems like with Macha's abilities, like if you mash the buttons, you're actually going to have problems. Alright, time to get the rest of the buildings there. No, I gotta get the Bone Singers through. And with this mission, this part is where things get a little bit tougher. And if I relocate my buildings a little bit too close, they're actually kind of at a bit of a risk.
Webway gate in transit.
So we're going to try to relocate them to safer spaces.
Relocating
To just
Soul
kind of
Shrine.
throw in some political
Complete.
terms, just unexpectedly.
Warrior portal in transit.
And I believe we're going to lose those resource points again. I've actually got a lot of power, but I'm also going to lose it very quickly.
Gorgutz keeps his precious scrap on this island. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Did I do that correctly?
A base structure is available to relocate.
Okay, I think I got it. So here's where things get a little bit tougher. Looks like I lost a squad of, I lost one squad of Reapers. So things get a bit tougher here. My Bone Singers, I'm going to want them to, let's build a sky portal. Trying to build it as far back as I can.
A requisition generator is complete.
We are set loose, sisters.
And unfortunately, it's not quite as easy to scout here. I think there might be some Gretchen to detect. Yeah, I'm detecting. The detection range actually seems kind of long, honestly.
You can relocate a base structure.
And there is a big track, I believe, over here. You know, let's scout with Ronahn.
A base structure is
So using that
available
long
to
shot?
relocate.
I thought there's a big track. Pretty sure there is. Oh man, and there's that feature which I find annoying. There's the big track.
You can
And I don't
relocate
think
a
I
base
can just poke
structure.
it down like this. I think at some point,
I'll start time.
The enemy is
Okay.
on the field.
oh god, wow, that's terrible.
Lots of Kelikans to kill the pointy heads!
I step in, but when?
I tried to stasis that dread, but then Macha actually got disrupted by she got disrupted by the big track. And so it's a lot harder to kind of be careful with the way I've done this before. I'm still no. That time I'm getting hit by killicans.
We shall make ourselves onwards. Dead and gone. Dark Reapers en route. The shadows mark acquired. We will have our
Requisition generator complete.
We have won the harvest of souls.
So this is where things get harder, because, yeah, just taking that attrition damage, it's really, really annoying. But I want to do something about that big track. Alright, I think what I'm going to try to do is, there's that bubble cover, which definitely has something in it. I'm going to try to... I don't think if I throw the spear that will actually give me vision. It would be really nice. It even returned it back to me immediately. So that doesn't work. So of course I'm trying to really just play it out so that, like, really just I don't know, try to go through this with minimal losses, but I think I just need to kind of run with it. Be okay with taking some losses. Going to run the Scorpions as well as the Banshees into the cover, then commit my Reapers as well as Ronahn to taking out the big track. Okay, am I ready? No?
Lots of killicans to kill the pointy heads.
Yeah, whatever. Let's have you run out to scout. Come on, I want you in range stance, or in melee stance. Okay.
Enemy scouts spotted.
Onward, Kane! Guide our Reapers on investigation. Evade their
We have completed an upgrade.
Yes, traverse the mayhem. Rangers here.
Yeah. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Sunlight upon their heavy armor.
Implants closer.
This is where things get harder, where they just start dropping units on top of you. Alright, I mean, ultimately, I guess I came out of that okay. I lost my Dire Avengers, which is honestly whatever. Let's get those Scorpions to safety. I'm going to be on this part of the island a little while, and yeah, I managed to do that, so I'm okay.
We will win honor for our... The Banshee Shrine obeys.
Meanwhile, you know what? It's time for a vehicle.
Summoning
We're getting a Fire Prism. We're going to see how that works. I don't actually know... I did try the Fire Prism, and at least so far I wasn't completely pleased with it, but it does have long range, so that could help me, especially when I'm dealing with all these annoying big tracks. Ronahn. Let's actually scout ahead with the Rangers again. Let's get Ronahn to actually poke away at this. Although my slow poke style of play may also be part of what's not working here.
A Fire Prism answers the call.
Build lots of killicans to kill the pointy heads.
Accelerating to maximum. Let them take it. Fuck up, jets, a big burn.
We have upgraded vehicle health.
Let's get going.
Ready. I found a enemy show before. We are lost.
We have lost a requisition generator.
Really?
A requisition generated light enemy contact. West of your position.
We will make his engines sing.
Now no one inside the can.
We are the last of the outlaw.
Crash just arrived.
We fight for you.
Foe has destroyed a requisition generator.
Smell that.
Oh, there's another one right here. Fire Prism fires really slowly.
We have upgraded vehicle damage.
On for a challenge.
I have a plan. I will lead my people.
Alright, those Rangers really not doing that job quickly enough.
Acquire a destroyer.
It can only be some kind of tractor beam pulling down this debris.
It takes but a whisper to size out like adventure.
Prism cannon charged and ready.
Moving on. We desperately
Go to war, my sisters. Trust in to battle.
Came swirls on my beating down.
We fly and destroy that thing.
Shall I divine our much turns on this action?
We are the last of the outlaw.
Got to destroy all the scrap. Let's see how the Fire Prism is as anti-vehicle. Not very strong.
Power generator complete.
For souls. Log acquired.
Fire prism, like an arrow of canals.
Light enemy force met. Northeast of your position.
Commencing prism action.
They know death by our cries.
Let's take a look at the Fire Prism. 36 armor piercing. I don't know. Currently, the Fire Prism honestly seems a little underwhelming.
On for a challenge. We have our route. We will reconstruct it.
We are the last of the outlaw.
Dark Reaper launchers primed.
Relocating webway gate.
I see how this ends.
Wherever we are needed. We right away with the Reaper's sanction.
We have finished our task.
We hunger for souls.
I'm also trying to see if I'm missing any soul stones around the map. Alright, one soul stone over there. I lost the Scorpions, and I'm about to lose Macha, because I was looking around for... And perfect time for that. And by perfect time, I really mean at least the wrong time, and that's so annoying. That, I mean, that could really ruin the mission for me.
To kill the pointy ends!
Race with ferocity. Battle. Let us act. We go to die.
Re-engage. So it kind of messes up my slow, methodical play when I have to deal with those boys being dropped right on top of my army. The Scorpions are helping out a lot with that, though. For now, I don't have them.
Built lots of kilocans to kill the pointy ends!
We are the last of the outlaw.
The destruction always gives us just a reward. Pay the price for displeasing chaos.
They're really going to do it again. That's so annoying. And I think they kind of do this infinitely. Luckily, getting the striking Scorpions back. Come on, get down here. Because I need them pretty badly in this case. Did lose a squad of Reapers there. Accidentally did a long shot, meaning to do an attack move order. So I've got a massive amount of requisition. I wonder if I'll be criticized for that. Time to get Macha already. Let's get 2 more squads of Reapers. And did I lose my webway? I thought I had moved the webway up. Yeah, I definitely lost it. Okay. Alright, not a big deal. I don't think, actually.
Dark Reapers answer the call.
We underway.
Enemy scouts spotted.
Another enemy slain. We will praise the pay the price for displeasing Cain. The harvest begins.
Dark Reapers at your command. Upgrade complete.
Moving on. The rifles up. We are more acquired.
Again. So annoying. And I didn't realize it as quickly this time. Losing the... I really don't want to lose the Fire Prism. I don't want to lose the Scorpions again either this time. And there's another big trap. Alright, Macha's going to go in more. Banshees are going to attack that unit. Alright, there's not actually that much left, but... Of course, at any time, they might drop in a bunch of stuff, which is really, really annoying. Looks like I also lost another spot of Reapers. Alright, that's actually mostly it. Oh, but there again, friggin' orc boys. So I gotta go faster, basically. That is incredibly, incredibly annoying. So I need to hurry up. I need to get that soul stone. I need to finish off that. And there's some more scrap that I also need to finish off.
Soon we will sate our hunger.
Sorry, boys, but these Eldar keep managing to avoid being squished.
Alright. So I'm through that part, but it's going to get harder. It is. What if I get 2 fire prisms?
Watch out for the orcs waiting.
And let's take a look at this.
Initiating quick strike upgrade.
Okay, I believe this is the last... I think this is the last one. What's tough about this, though, is that this time I will have a time limit when I get to that island. Okay, webway first. Let's actually cancel and build it later. Yeah.
Relocating.
It's gonna even be hard to take it once I get there. Only got room for the webway in there.
Complete.
We shall have the harvest.
But I gotta do it.
Always webway deliver us.
Through the webway.
Through the webway.
Are you kidding me?
Banshees have gained the quick strike upgrade.
Already committed to a fight as soon as we get here.
Moving on to the next kill. Let us see how you bleed.
Macha didn't teleport through. Running out of time as well.
Shrine in transit. Sky portal in transit. Light enemy contact. No, we have finished our task. Complete.
Okay, let's try another fire prism out of that.
Fire prism grav tank.
And the last step is just this.
Relocating warrior portal. We have finished our task.
So,
Gorgutz refuses to show himself, like he knows we're trying to draw him out.
Guile is not the only way to secure his cooperation.
wonder if I should actually really spam these Reapers. You know what? Yeah, let's just do it. Going all in. Production queue is full. Can't even. All in on Reapers, as well as. I mean, let's also spam these. Spam this fire prism long range fire. Hopefully 2 fire prisms better than 1.
Dark Reapers at your command.
War has no mercy.
You can relocate a base structure. A base structure is available to relocate. Light enemy force met. East of your position.
Oh, hopefully that does something.
You can relocate a base structure. Point captured.
Oh dear.
Let us make the most.
Was not expecting that.
All right, no more fun and games. This tractor cannon I built has snagged a rock big enough to smash you Eldar once and for all.
So, soul
We've run out of
stones.
safe harbors. We must reach Gorgutz soon.
I think that's the last soul stone. It's not even telling me.
Reapers answer the call.
Alright, I've got a lot of Reapers now. But I also want to see kind of the long-range firepower of these dual fire prisms can actually just shoot across. Kind of having, what's his name, Scout? I don't know, seems a little underwhelming. And it does say it's armor-piercing damage. I think it's time to just move forward. But if I even attack move, they're just going to shoot at things right there. Yeah. Alright, and they'll pick their own targets now. So I put them on attack move. Going for the death dread. Not bad.
Enemy scouts spotted.
Time to move. Almost got my full big Dark Reaper blob. You know, I guess, I mean, certainly, obviously, you would never do this in a game like Dawn of War 2, and I might still be thinking too much like Dawn of War 2. And I got limited time, so I've got to make things happen. I did not want you to do that, actually. I forgot about him. Can he teleport? Alright. They forgot about him.
If Gorgutz only respects strength, he shall have it. I will unleash the Eldritch Storm on his minions.
Enemy scouts spotted. The power generator is complete.
The Eldritch Storm. I can finally use it. Alright, I think I'm actually almost there, finally. We're finally gonna do it. But I want to actually use the Eldritch. So, and I'm guessing I got... Oh, there's another big track that's going to just be annoying. Almost kill my Scorpions. And I think the Scorpions have actually helped me a lot. Scorpions have really been useful as counter-initiation.
We are your warrior tanks, but our aim is true. Onward.
Keep them away from the war camp!
Alright, there's not actually that much left. So, I mean, we'll put the Eldritch, but I mean, at this point, the Eldritch is actually probably not that necessary. The Eldritch, as we can see, it's doing damage, but it's doing damage slowly over time. Nukes in general a bit different in this game compared to, say, Dawn of War 2, where nukes were very quick, big burst damage. Here, at least with the Eldritch, it's like the exact opposite. It's very slow damage over time. Alright, should be the end of this, and I think I'm finally gonna actually be able to finish this mission. So when in doubt, build about 12 Dark Reapers. Hey, they're gonna do that crap to me again that I hate so much. We're going all in, and I think that's it anyway. That better be it, because, yes, thank God.
Despite all our attempts to draw him out, Gorgutz forced us to fight to the foot of his throne.
Be on your guard, Seer. Leave the talking to me.
You got some backbone coming here. Speak quickly before I kill ya.
Well, alright. I mean, in the end, it wasn't as bad as I thought, but it definitely took, more than any other mission, it took planning, it took reflection on experience, and actually figuring out how the game works to make it through that mission. Okay. Almost done with it.
Warboss, your spoils of war are meager. Clearly you need a trophy that befits your illustriousness.
That's some tricky words, Elder, but not enough to fool me. Gorgutz only does what Gorgutz wants.
Warboss Gorgutz, I am Macha. I fought my way here because I need your services. The leader of the Eldar army, Autarch Kaya, is my enemy.
And you want me to sneak in for you? What's in it for me?
Kaya is searching for a powerful weapon hidden on this world. I would rather you have it than him. If you were to seize the weapon, you would be the most powerful boss in this sector.
Impressive. Not a single lie.
Oh, what kind of weapon? Shooter? Chopper?
An ancient Eldar artifact. A spear. The Spear of Cain.
A super pointy stick? I want it! But how do I know this ain't a trick?
I fought my way here to offer you a deal. Gorgutz takes it, or Gorgutz leaves it.
Oh, Gorgutz is gonna take it, all right. From your mate Kaya Smash Corpse!
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So, kind of like that, you know, Ronahn attempting the flattery, doesn't work, and then, Macha with a more direct approach. And she did say she thought Gorgutz couldn't really be fooled. I actually really like Gorgutz calling out Ronahn like, oh, that's some tricky words. Alright. We did it. We're here. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night.